Hello, my name is Miriam Wardock, and we will be looking into Universal Design for Learning. This presentation will focus on developing a mindset for Universal Design for Learning, or UDL. Now, I know we are all swimming in a sea of educational acronyms, but bear with me because UDL is not going away. As a matter of fact, many educational institutions, K through 16, and global educators are embracing this framework to better meet the needs of our various learners. Today, we will be examining ourselves as master learners and helping encourage our students to become expert learners. Understand UDL as a way of reaching all of our learners, examine the 3 guiding principles of UDL, and apply the principles in a practical method that will be used in the near future. Let's start with an honest self-reflection. Take a minute and ask yourself, am I responsible for meeting the needs of all the learners in my class? It is important for all of us to agree that teachers are learners. We can further agree that we hope to instill the value of lifelong learning in our students. However, we must also hold ourselves accountable. Albert Einstein once said, "Intellectual growth should commence at birth and cease only at death." In this interconnected digital world, our students are constantly inundated with information. Though they have instant access to this information through the use of technology, it has complicated the learning process. Therefore, we must work to encourage and develop expert learners that are regulating their learning independently by being purposeful, strategic, and resourceful. We cannot expect our students to learn the same way we learn. We also cannot expect all of our students to complete a task in the same manner. How does this translate to our classroom? Well, we have a variety of learners that need to meet the requirements of the curriculum. We have been told to differentiate our classrooms to address the diversity of our learners in a student-centered way when it comes to teaching and learning. However, the theory of differentiation is not always practiced properly or consistently. According to the guru of differentiation, Carol Ann Thomason of the University of Virginia, teachers can differentiate through content, process, and/or product, in accordance with students' readiness, interest, and learning style. But just like any interpretation of a philosophy, differentiation has often been misinterpreted. Differentiation is not teaching to the middle, dumbing down teaching for students, targeted towards students with identified learning challenges, IEPs for all learners, or tracking of students by ability. It is also not a teaching strategy, nor is it individualized instruction. This is where UDL comes in. It provides a framework that allows teachers to easily implement differentiation based on the learner and their needs. It is not a tool for learning. It is a mindset that emphasizes the need for all learners to access the curriculum. It reminds me of when Understanding by Design, or UBD, was introduced. At first, there was some resistance because it challenged past practices. However, today, we use UBD naturally. It provided educators a uniform format to develop appropriate lessons where the end result was directly linked to the content standards. In essence, Universal Design for Learning provides a platform to make the curriculum accessible to all learners. The 3 guiding principles in UDL come from the understandings of what learning really is. The recognition network is the what of learning, the strategic network is the how of learning, and the effective network is the why of learning. Universal Design for Learning advocates creating lessons and classroom materials that are flexible enough to accommodate different learning styles. This is accomplished by providing flexible instructional materials, techniques, and strategies that help teachers differentiate instruction to meet these varied needs. It does this by providing options for presenting information and content in different ways, the what of learning, differentiating the ways the students can express what they know, the how of learning, and stimulating interest and motivation for learning, the why of learning. Ultimately, think of Universal Design for Learning like an umbrella. under which these other highly effective strategies and tools fit. The last piece of the puzzle is what you bring to your students' learning. It is your mindset.